Morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's having a blessed morning on this Saturday. If you guys are now tapping in, let me know where you guys are staying, where you guys are working from, where are you guys waking up this morning, whether you're at home, on vacation. Tap in with your boy. Up Zines, good morning, good morning. Where are you tapping in from on this wonderful morning? Were you guys out partying last night? Were you guys working? What do you guys have planned for the weekend? Up Designs, let me know where you guys are from. Are you in the t-shirt business? Are you now getting into it, thinking about it? Have already started? Any questions, comments? Throw them at me. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually weeding out some vinyl for a job. It's about 20 pieces. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have enough vinyl to do it. So why waste additional money getting transfers, which would be a lot easier. But again, I have a little time to do it, so I can knock these out real quick and save me some dollars. That's what's up. That's what's up. You're from Delaware. Awesome. Yeah, I have a lot of breast cancer awareness month. I think I actually have a few lupus, as you mentioned, that lupus orders I got to get done as well. I mean, October's a busy month for both of those, so great opportunity to be aware of those two causes and also support. Now, what I usually do come this time of year, the orders that I do for, say, lupus or breast cancer, I will take a portion and then donate it. I will take a portion of my profits and then donate them to a society, you know, a breast cancer society, a lupus society. where that way I know that I've done my part as far as supporting and being aware, because I have family members that suffer with lupus. I've lost friends that suffered with lupus and also has, breast cancer. So I make sure that I'm always a part of that come around this time of year. So yeah, that's dope. I mean, shout out to anybody that does. And that is aware of both lupus and breast cancer. Awareness Month here in October. And it's always easy for me to remember because it's also Mr. T-Shirt's birthday month. So not only is it my birthday month, it's my little man, this little T, it's TJ's birthday month. So it's more so important for me to celebrate my son's birthday. That's always a good time, as well as my daughter, but she's in January. So yeah, man, you have to, especially us being African Americans, it seems like it affects us a lot more. So we definitely have to, along with everything else, we got to just take care of ourselves, our health, our bodies, our minds. So actually, like I said before, finishing up the last set of hoodies on this. I think this order was 150 pieces. It was like 100 T-shirts and 50 hoodies. So here, pressing up vinyl, weeding out vinyls. And I want to possibly get this completed today so I can move on to some of my other orders that I'm a little behind on. Not by far though. So and these are some of my regular customers, so they understand and they're often patient with me. So all right, but let me just load up the cutter with some more vinyl. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Turn you guys this way. Yeah, hopefully you guys can still hear me. I got the cutter going in the background, but I have 2 vendor events coming up. Yeah, that's dope. I always recommend doing any type of pop-up shops, vendor events that you can do, to get the business name out there, to let people know and have them aware of what it is that you do. Um, I find like the t-shirt business is so, when it comes to getting customers or new clientele, all you have to do really is just put out good work. I mean, the clients will come once they know what you do. I mean, a lot of times the reaction that I get from people that find out that I make t-shirts or I make custom apparel is, oh, you make t-shirts? Oh, like as if they've been looking for people that do it, but can't find it, which is kind of rare to me because it seems like everybody's doing custom apparel. So, I mean, I'm thankful for, the opportunity to be able to work with all of my customers, both, big and small. Uh, Recently did a small job for McDonald's, which I'm proud of. And hopefully that'll open some doors into some bigger projects and business with them, being that they're, probably the world's biggest food chain. And, not to mention some other ones that I've worked with in the past, like Applebee's and, some other little restaurants that we all know of. But I recently did, speaking of vendor events, I did one a few weeks back. I think I did a video, just like a recap on things that you want to make sure that you have going into the event. And, you know, check out that video. It lets I go over some tips and pointers of how you want to set up, things you want to take and with you to set up, and plans of action. That way, when you get there, you're not like, oh, I needed this or oh, I need that. So, I mean, there were 1 or 2 things that I could have taken with me to the event, but thankfully it wasn't too big of an event where I needed those things. But again, check out that video. That's in the that's on my channel. Um, I think it was like how to be a vendor, or I'll put the link in the description below, or you can tap probably somewhere around and you'll find it on the channel. But yeah, it was a cool event. It was my first time. Hold on a sec. Got this. So you can read this out in the meantime while I talk to you guys. And grab my scissors. Yeah, but the event was a cool event. It was funny because I was the only male, and I wasn't vendoring the event as Invested Custom Apparel as my business, but I was using it as like a soft launch to a clothing brand that I started, and just to get an idea of how people would feel about the designs and the quality of the t-shirts or the sweaters or whatever it was. And we had good feedback. A lot of people, being that, like I said, it was mostly females, their question was, which put a new idea in my head that I didn't even think about at the time. But they kept asking for stuff for kids and babies or youth. So I came back and I said to myself, okay, now I know what the females want, what they need, or what they're requesting. So now, again, I had a plan of action. So now I came back and I redid some designs and I put them for the kids section. Now, as I look at it, that's mostly what is selling by females. Well, what I could say what's selling to the females is, I mean, there's a few t-shirt designs that the females are buying, adult stuff, but majority of sales that come from females are for the kids off the site. The men, they love the positive messages. It's a motivational brand. It's called Hustle and Hard Knocks. So you guys can check it out. Check out the website. I'll leave that in the description as well. And yeah, I mean, feel free to support if you feel the movement, if you feel the quotes, if you feel like some of them apply to you, it'll be greatly appreciated for you to support the brand. But if it's not for you, or it's not something, the type of stuff that you would wear, then don't. I still appreciate you even taking a look at it. But yeah, it was a cool event. Definitely, one or two little things that I would do different. I was definitely expecting it to be a more mixed, venue, because I kind of felt like, not really that I stood out like a sore thumb, but being the only male vendor there, maybe I didn't think that that would be the situation. I definitely thought that there would be, as much business and customers that I have that have, say, their own businesses, whether it be detailing, whether it be, towing or whatever the case is. This definitely thought that there would be more males. So I only made t-shirts really to go into it. I made a few tank tops, stuff like that, but more so to a male crowd. I should say that the items were, designed for. Like I said, I had a few t-shirts and colors and sways and sayings for females, which did well, surprisingly. And I mean, as well as I had a few male purchase shirts because they could, I guess, relate to them a little more, some of them. But yeah, definitely a learning experience. Not to mention good food, good music around good people. So Diana, if you're watching this, I appreciate you inviting me, and I would definitely do it again. Yeah, when it comes to vendoring, I mean, first thing you want to do is ask the person that's hosting your event, how many people are they expecting? That way, that's an important part, because that way how much stuff you need to prepare, for how many people. Now, is everybody that's showing up going to buy something? That's the dream. That's that's the goal, but it's not realistic. So you have to figure, okay, if she's going to have 100 people there, I probably want to have at least 80 pieces, 80 to 100 pieces, but also make sure that 80 to 100 is split up amongst different sizes. Like you don't want to do like, okay, 100 large, 100 medium. That's way too many pieces. So you may want to do, say, if you have a design, you may want to do, say, 10 or 20 of size. So you have small, medium, large, extra large, and then you have 2X if you want to do 2X sizes. So you have 4 right there. You can do 20 of each size. All right. 20 times 5, 20 times 5, that's 100 pieces right there. So I don't know if you have different colors, designs, but based on what you have, how you have set up your designs and so forth, talking to the event host, letting them know, or asking them, I should say, how many people, how many guests are they expecting? Are there going to be, is it a male event? Is it a female event? And that's the one question that I forgot. How many males are you expecting versus females? Or how many females are you expecting versus males? Like, who is the event targeted more so to? That way, going into the event, all right, if I have t-shirt designs for women, and the event is going to be geared mostly towards women, then I don't want to bring as many male pieces or male designs. You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing you want to ask. You want to know if it's an indoor, outdoor event. Check on the weather. Make sure if it's outdoors that you want to possibly have like a little tent or of some sort, or something to cover underneath, so your stuff doesn't, get damaged in the weather. God forbid it rains or whatever, or it's really windy or whatever. So these are little things you want to check out. But you want to hear any more tips, definitely check out that video. I just said, let me tap in with you guys for a little bit on this Saturday morning. As you can tell in the background, I don't know if you guys can really see outside, but looking through the camera to you guys, it may look sunny, but it's actually very, very gloomy out. It's supposed to rain all day today here in New York. Hopefully you guys are having a much better weather experience, and we'll get back to you guys on the next one. It's been your boy, Mr. T-Shirt. Thanks for tapping in. Have a blessed one. Peace.